Hey viewers, this is the day 135th of my journey to improve my communication skills. Today, again, I am here to share whatever I did today and what did I learn new. I am gonna share with all of you. As usual, I solved the daily lead code streak problem, and after solving the daily lead code streak problem, I went to the library so that I can complete the task whatever I plan to do today. So I plan to do like two or three DSA new problems on a linked list, and because the reason for solving the problem is simple, because if you can master the concept only if you solve a couple of problems on some specific topic. If you just learn the concept and didn't solve the problem on that concept, you will never master the concept. And one more thing which I will try to do is, which I was planning from the past of 2 or 3 weeks, that I will upload the video regarding DSA, but still, due to some reasons, I was procrastinating it again and again and again, and that thing, and due to which I think I have to suffer in the upcoming days. And in DSA today, I solved the problem regarding double linked list, like to find the middle element in the linked list. So, to find the middle element in the linked list is very simple. We have to declare the two pointers. One is a slow pointer, one is a fast pointer, and one will move by one step, which is slow pointer, and another pointer will move two steps. So whenever the fast pointer null, uh, reach to the null pointer, or fast fast of next to the reach to the null pointer, then only we stop the loop, and uh, wherever the slow pointer points in the linked list, we will return the slow pointer. So this is basic approach to find the middle element in the linked list. And another problem which I solved today was, we have to reverse the linked list, whether it is a single linked list or a double linked list. The approach for both the problems are same if we are using an additional space or additional array or additional uh, data structure. So to solve this problem, I solve with both brute force and the optimal solution. In brute force, we use an additional space like stack, and in optimal approach, we just use the we just we just use the approach of like to replace or to swap the elements. This is just thing which we use to solve the problem with optimal approach. So in brute force, what what we did, like, first of all, we will store all the elements in the stack so that uh, we can remove one by one and put it in the linked list again. So this approach, we can easily reverse the linked list. And in the optimal approach, we will apply the swap, like next pointer. If we talk about double linked list, then there is a previous and the next pointer, and we have to swap the elements again and again to calculate the final reversed linked list. This is the approach which I apply to solve these problems, and these problems are the basic or easiest problem on the doubly linked list. I have to solve a couple of more problems, medium and the hard level, so that I can master the concept. And along with that, I have to cover up the recursions, trees, graphs, dynamic programming. All the stuffs are still pending, and the um, way and the pace through which I am going, I don't think so I can cover up with within 2 or 3 months. I have to increase my pace to cover up all the topics, and more importantly, to cover the topics, I have to understand the concept, understand the patterns, because going further doesn't uh, mean that you know everything. If you are forgetting, if you are not getting through the point or getting the concept, there is no benefit to proceed further. First of all, whatever you are studying, you have to study it properly with full Josh with with full patience and with full interest. Then only you proceed further. Coming to my communication skills today, again usual, I read the book, but I didn't read the previous book which I was reading from the past 3 or 4 weeks. How to Win and Influence Friends. Today, the book which I read was Rich Dad and Poor Dad, that was written by the uh, robot robot T. Kiyosaki. Uh, Today I just read about the preface and the first paragraph, like first title of the book, like how the rich people and what qualities the rich dad have which disagreed by the poor dad. So here the rich dad and poor dad doesn't really mean the talking about the father. It means that the mentality, the author divide the people into two mentalities. One is rich dad, another is poor dad. What the rich dad think and what the poor dad think, how their financial status, how they are different from the poor dad, how they are managing their finance. So the first line or first point which is mentioned in the rich dad was like how the rich people are not working for the money. So this is the first rule for the rich dad, and in this, the author mentioned a couple of paragraphs through which he tried to explain how they are not working for the money, what they think about money, and how what they think about work. This is all about which I learned today, and I still have to focus because I was not giving time to the aptitude. I'm just getting or taking the book from the library and put in the drawer or the sack. But if and one thing which I noticed is I was not interested in studies, and that is the biggest thing. Like because mind distract का होता है. If you notice that if your mind is getting distracted, what is the reason? The reason is simple. You are not interested in that stuff. If I talk about my journey of making the videos, initially I was just doing it like as a sake. I'm not doing it purpose, like intentionally or or with full josh or with full enthusiasm. But now, if I talk about, I'm quite interested in making the videos, to expressing my thoughts, and also whatever I learn, whatever I have to work, I'm really interested to convey my thoughts. And one more thing which I want to share is like today I talk with my teacher confidently, with my junior confidently, and with my friends confidently in English. That is that is basically a very small achievement, but for me it's very big achievement because after a long period of time I got such kind of confidence to speak or to express my thoughts in the front of the other people, and that is only possible through this journey. And I am really thankful to my brother who told me to start this journey, just to start. And once you will get some kick and you started some journey, that become that will become your habit, and habit will make you the strongest in that field. This so once again I'm very I'm from my heart I have really thankful for my brother to told me to start this journey, because if I haven't started this journey, I don't think so I will be able to communicate with the people in English. That is only possible. I started this journey, and to start this journey, my brother not pushed me. He just told me that you just make a video and analyze how you are expressing yourself. And uh, you can't believe that after watching my own videos, I realized that am I really able to express my thoughts properly or not? Am I really able to convey whatever I want to convey to the people? So you will, because the biggest teacher, or you can say that you are the only person who can correct yourself, who can find mistake in yourself, because people will not take interest in you. You should think for yourself. You should work accordingly to improve your communication skills, to improve your technical skills, whatever you want to achieve in your life. And the most important thing, which is required in every walk of life, whatever field you are in, that is self-confidence and self-belief. If you only don't believe on yourself, how could you think that other people will believe on you? So first of all, you have to believe on yourself. Yeah, patience is also required, because in one thing, in one day, 1 month, you will not get anything. Patience is the uh, patience plays a biggest role in your journey or in your success. So you should be patient while doing some task. Like, don't be like, I'm not getting the output, expected output from this. Don't let such kind of thoughts come to your mind. Just keep going on, keep going on, keep going on, and one day will come. The On that day you will realize that, yeah, whatever I did, whatever I was doing, that pays off to me after. Because it can take 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years. It can take, you can't imagine that. You can't even guess, or you can even imagine when will these days come. It's all about your hard work, your consistency, and amount of effort you put towards your goal. This is all about day 135th of my journey to improve my communication skill. Still working on myself, still trying to improve, still trying to build up connection with the people. Yeah, this journey is, uh, I can say that it's just a beginning. I have to cover up a long distance, and it's too far, and I will continue this journey as long as possible to achieve, even if I'm getting my goals, and I will get a chance, or get a time to upload a video on the YouTube. Because if something help you to achieve your goal, you should not forget that. You should not forget your base, but or which what things will help you to achieve that goal. You should always remember those things. Then only you can succeed in your life. Thank you so much to watch this video, and I will share my journey till I don't feel that I'm even if I will successful in my life, I still continue the journey, because I like to share my thought with the people, and I don't have much friends with whom I can share my thoughts, and camera and the YouTube is only now my real friends. So I will try to share my journey with all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. कल मिलते हैं इसी समय, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.